Section 1. A room built by the earth. Imagine a room that holds crystals as tall as houses. You walk in. The light is soft, the air is heavy and hot. The walls shine like glass. You stand still, you look up, and you feel small. This is a real place. It is true, this is the Cave of Giant Crystals. It is hidden deep under the ground in Naica, Mexico. This is not a dream. Section 2. The Crystal Forest. The crystals look like giant glowing swords. They are beams of pure light. They point up. They point down. Some are perfectly clear, like solid ice. Others are milky white, like frozen moonlight. Some have a soft, smoky color that seems to hold shadows inside. The biggest crystals are titans. They can be over 36 feet long. They can be thicker than a full-grown tree. They shine in the dark, even with a small light. The light does not just bounce off. It goes inside. It glows from within. Their edges are smooth, but their size is what takes your breath away. Section 3. The Science of Slow Growth. The story takes a very long time. It takes hundreds of thousands of years. The process began with intense heat from deep within the earth. A chamber of magma pushed up close to this area. It heated the groundwater trapped in the caves above. The water became a hot, mineral-rich soup, full of the building blocks for gypsum crystals. But the heat was the key. It kept the water from cooling down too fast, creating a perfect nursery. The cave water stayed at a very stable temperature for an incredibly long time. Scientists believe it remained at about 136 degrees for at least 500,000 years, just below the temperature where gypsum would dissolve, yet warm enough for minerals to slowly, patiently come together. If it were any hotter, the crystals would not form. If it were cooler, they'd form too quickly. Millions of small crystals instead of giants. Section 4. A fragile, hidden world. Walking inside the cave is like walking in a dream, but it is a dangerous dream. The sounds are different here. Your voice sounds soft and muffled by the dense, humid air. Your own footsteps are quiet. All you can really hear is the drip of water from above and the sound of your own heart beating in your ears. The air smells clean, but it is heavy, like steam. It is not air that you can breathe for long. Without a special cooling suit and breathing equipment, a person could only survive in here for about 10 minutes. If you could reach out and touch a crystal, it would feel smooth and strangely warm, but you must never touch them. The crystals are incredibly fragile. The oils from a single human hand can stain the surface. Even microbes can leave a mark. People found this cave completely by accident. It happened in the year 2000. Two brothers, Eloy Delgado, Javier Delgado, were miners. They were drilling a new tunnel deep inside the Naica mine, searching for silver, zinc, lead. They were almost 1,000 feet below the surface. They broke through a wall of rock and they found something unexpected. They found a void, a chamber. In the beams of their headlamps, they saw it, a sight that no human had ever seen before. The first explorers were amazed. They were not expecting to find a crystal palace. They described it as a place full of giant moonbeams. At first, it was hard to believe, but the pictures proved it. Soon, the news reached scientists around the world. Scientists today use amazing technology to study the cave safely. They cannot stay inside for long, so every second counts. They wear special suits that look like something an astronaut would wear. Tubes circulate cold water around their bodies. They also have a breathing system that provides cool, dry air. Even with these suits, they can only work for about 30 or 40 minutes. It is a race against the clock. High-precision lasers create three-dimensional maps of the entire cavern. They can study the structure without touching anything. Tiny cameras on long poles see into small crevices. They take very small samples by drilling tiny core sections. These cores contain trapped bubbles of water and microbes from long ago. One of the most exciting discoveries is about life itself. Scientists found microbes dormant inside the crystals, up to 50,000 years old. They survived without sunlight, in total darkness and intense heat. The Cave of Giant Crystals is not open to the public. You cannot buy a ticket and go see it. This is to protect it. The heat and humidity are dangerous for people. But people themselves are dangerous to the crystals. Our breath, our touch, the dust from our clothes. All of it can cause permanent damage, so access is extremely restricted. Only a small number of scientists with special permits are allowed in. They clean their equipment thoroughly and wear full-body suits. They move slowly, never touch crystal surfaces, and leave no trace. People often ask, "Can I take a small piece home?" The answer is always no. Removing even a tiny crystal is like tearing a page from a priceless book. They belong to the heritage of the world. We can admire it in photographs and films and learn from scientists. The best way to love a place this special is to leave it alone. A crystal cave like this teaches us a powerful lesson about time. It teaches us about patience. In our fast-moving world, we want everything right now. But nature has a different clock. These crystals grew without any hurry. They grew with steady heat. They grew with steady water over a period that is hard to imagine. The most amazing things are not built in a day. They are built with slow, steady, and patient work. Some of the greatest wonders are hidden from view. It inspires a sense of humility. Art, stories, and films grow from this light and glass. It is a place to learn and to feel the weight of deep time. We have a responsibility to keep this cave safe. That means respecting the rules. We can build exhibits and virtual tours so people can experience it from afar. We can make films that share its beauty while the real cave rests undisturbed. It was discovered when pumps drain the water. One day the mine will close, and the pumps will stop. The water will rise again, and the cave will be flooded. The giants will go back to sleep beneath a subterranean lake. One day, new tools may let us see the cave even underwater. But no screen can replace the feeling of being there. The incredible heat, the immense scale, the silent glow. These are its true gifts. Its memory will stay with humanity. In the end, this is a story of time, patience, and the deep power of the earth. It is a gift, a place to learn from, and a place to love. The earth has made a wonder. We are lucky to have seen it.